Thank you. Good morning. My name is Gary Holder-Winfield. I am the chair of the Black and Puerto Rican Caucus. This country has its roots in a struggle over representation. And all of these years, hundreds of years later, in our state of Connecticut, some of our citizens still wrestle with the invisibility of a group identity. With the reality that our identity, exists outside of white skin. For black and brown people, our very skin, before we take any action, is criminalized. Let me say that I will acknowledge that not all police believe this and act upon this. But even a small minority is too much, particularly when we're talking about a group that represents our state in the most obvious way. The people of this state, including black and brown people, have entered into a contract with this state. And what we receive in exchange for giving up some of our own sovereignty is inferior to what other people receive. It would be fine to suggest that we might experience fear in this state if we were talking about fear from others acting outside of that contract. But when we're talking about the police acting outside of that contract, that's why you get what you get when you see communities afraid to interact with the police. Because for us, it is the state that is acting against us. So let me also say that we focused a lot on East Haven, and I suppose that's fine because that's what brings us here. But this issue is bigger than East Haven. This issue we've been talking about before East Haven, and if we don't do anything or don't do what we need to do with the bill, we'll be talking about it after East Haven fades away. The newspapers aren't talking about East Haven anymore. This is an issue about whether all of the citizens of the state are treated the same, whether our skin criminalizes us. This is an issue about who this state is. And I would also say to you that we have to be careful when we talk about East Haven for another reason, because it gives cover to those who operated in such a way that we didn't get this bill when we tried to do it last year, who will come and tell you because of East Haven we need to be doing this bill. Let me be clear. There are people within and without this building who helped to keep us from achieving what we needed to achieve last year. So let me end by saying that when men and women who are tasked with enforcing the law can decide that the laws that are on the books they will or won't follow because they decide that those laws don't work or they're cumbersome to follow, or for whatever reason, then our system is in peril. And then it is not just an issue of black people, brown people, Muslim people, whichever people we're talking about, then it is an issue that affects all of us. We want a law passed that has teeth, that is effective, and it protects all the citizens of the state. Thank you.